Alright guys, we got round 4 coming up. I'm going to go ahead and just start out by jumping into the ladder, as usual. And we'll just talk about that real quick before we jump into the first game. So, first things first, this is round 4, which I guess is technically semifinals, but it's kind of a weird catch, and we'll get into that in a second. But for the matches that we're going to be casting tonight, it's going to be Arc versus Simus, which is Protoss versus Protoss. And then we have a ZVT in the winners bracket. So, a couple of things to note. Winners bracket, whoever's in there now is, they've won all of their matches. Losers bracket, one of them is getting eliminated. And, it's kind of interesting because basically, like, if either Todyn wins or Gyrate wins, and let's say whoever comes up from the loser round actually beats them, they actually have to play another set. So, winner's advantage here, so it is kind of important. But, we'll see how it all plays out. Just waiting on Todyn to kind of get his stuff ready, and then we'll go ahead and get started.
I'm all set.
Hold on a second. Kind of wondering what the hell happened there.
What's wrong?
No, I don't know. It's like it's not streaming, but I guess it is. I guess it's just laggy. Alright, whatever. Are you ready to jump into the game?
Yep, I'm ready.
Alright. Let me verify that everything's cool. Give me one sec.
Yeah. I mean, there are people in the chat. Just ask them if they're seeing anything.
Yeah, I said something. Let me just call Kalian real quick. Technical difficulties. Gotta love it. Maybe I could just stop it and start it over again.
Maybe he's not seeing anything. Well, I mean, I'm not seeing anything either on your stream. Like, is there supposed to be an overlay right now going on?
Probably.
I don't see anything. All I see is that, like, that Sephiroth whatever thing picture.
Oh, Kalian says he hears us. It's weird. The page doesn't refresh. Okay, no, I see it working fine.
Oh yeah, now I see it. I had to refresh it, but now I see it.
Oh, gotcha. It should just hit immediately. Alright, well anyway, sorry guys. I did the whole intro thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do that real quick. Whatever, people that want to complain about it in LO threads can complain about it, I really don't care. But, anyway, just real quick, so this is round 4, also the semifinals, so Arc and Simus are gonna play Protoss versus Protoss. Whoever wins or loses from there, is kind of important because the loser is going to be eliminated from the tournament. And then with Todyn and Gyrate, the reason why I'm saying it's kind of like semifinals, but we'll see because there might be another round, is because both of them are undefeated in their matches. So since it is double elimination, whichever one of them loses does go to the losers round. And if that person, whoever the winner is against Arc and Simus versus that person does win, whatever, that, they'd have to beat like Todyn or Gyrate, who hasn't lost yet, and they'd actually have to beat him twice. So, I mean, the Todyn Gyrate matchup's pretty important. But, it's going to be an uphill battle for anybody trying to take one of them down after this. So, anyway, we're going to jump right into the games. If you heard me say that twice, sorry about that, but, gotta love technical difficulties. So, yeah, gonna go ahead and jump into the game here. Todyn, you good?
Yep, count it down.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Alright, go ahead and do the intros. Bottom left.
Bottom left is the green Protoss, who is Arc. And in the top right, we have the purple Protoss, Simus. Now, as X said, this is the losers bracket, so basically, loser goes home.
We should say lower bracket. I think that's my fault for saying losers bracket.
The lower bracket.
Because it's like, you guys are losers. No.
Alright. The lower bracket. So, unfortunately, the loser will go home.
Right. Well, what do you expect to see here? 4-gate, 4-gate? I mean, that's kind of what you said last time, and it did happen, so...
I'm going to call it 4-gate, 4-gate. Because, I mean, I think 4-gate is probably the safest, at least... in a series competition, right? It's safe to open up with a 4-gate.
Yeah. Simus selected to put his pylon. Looks like he's probably going to block his ramp. Also has an early scout going out. Earlier than Arc, that is, so...
Now, see, I like this for Simus. That it's being safe, it's being cautious. Because, I mean, with Protoss PvP, right, it's... At least the opening game, it's very, very volatile. Almost as bad as Zerg versus Zerg.
Alright. Arc just put his gateway down first. Oh, let's see.
I mean, that's a pretty significant delay. There's like a 10-second difference there.
Yeah. Oh, Arc just came on, guys. If you want to let them know that we're casting the games. If any of you are in StarCraft, let them know.
Now, I'm actually curious that now remember, I don't know if people were following, but a couple of games ago when he played Bregor, right? He did a double gas steal against him. I was kind of surprised he didn't do that again.
That was Simus that did that, right?
Right, that was Simus. Oh,
where does Probe go? Where does Probe go?
It's in the middle lower corner there.
Yeah, Arc. I don't know if you watched those games, but I don't know if you noticed, but he was scouting through his natural to make sure there wasn't anything there.
Right. No funny shenanigans going on. Now here's the thing, okay? The cyber core is significantly delayed on Simus's part. He's about almost 20 seconds in game time behind.
Well, it looks like he's. I don't know if Simus is leaving that probe there to scout later on or what.
I'm gonna think it's gonna be a forward pylon.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Trying to wait and see if he drops anything.
Right.
The Arc does get a good scout and read as to everything that's going on right now, so...
Right. He must be suspecting 4-gate, because, I mean, right now there's nothing. Simus hasn't produced anything at all.
Get the probe. Get it.
Go in for another scout. Nice, very nice. So, I mean, he is chrono boosting his gate, warp gate technology.
Well, Simus hasn't gotten back into his base yet. His probe's still sitting there.
No. Now, also, the important thing is this, okay?
Hold on. We do have a probe kill.
We do have a probe kill.
Go ahead.
Champ, that baller probe right there.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, he's just being like, he should be promoted right there. Promoted to Zealot or something. But what I was going to say was, the warp gate research, there's a vast difference as well. 30 seconds in-game time.
Right.
I mean, it is a 4-gate. Yep. So 4 gates coming from Simus, 3 gates from Arc.
I only see 3 from Arc right now, yeah.
He's gotten his second gas.
Well, I'm wondering if he's going to get his Robo.
If he can get one Immortal out, he's in a very good position, actually.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we'll have to see. He does have a Sentry, which means he can force field his ram very, very effectively. Now, like I said, see? The 4 pylon did come out from Simus.
Yeah. And he does have that Stalker that was running around to try and scout for it. Arc, that is, but... The thing is, though, he only has 1 sentry, so...
I think he's fine. I think he's going to be able to defend this just fine. But keep in mind this, okay? In a 4-gate versus 4-gate, it's not about the number of Stalkers you have. It's actually about the number of Zealots you have. Oh, I wonder if he's going to be able to catch it.
Oh, he's got his first round warping in. Does he know it's there? He's not going to go far enough.
No, he doesn't see it.
He's just patrolling.
Right.
Well, let's look at the units. I mean...
It's going to be...
Arc has just the extra sentry, but here's the thing. Arc's going out.
Uh-oh. This might become a base race.
It could. Simus just blocked his ramp off. Now, does he know that this is coming? No. He's moving out also.
This is going to be a base race.
Yeah, it is, unless Arc decides to turn back around. And I think he is. He sees something going on.
Oh, Ark, you can't do
Simus
that.
go, Simus go.
I think Simus might have this game. Pick off the sentry, good. Alright, he's got it.
If he can just take out pylons, that's pretty much it.
No, Simus has this game down cold. I mean, look at that. He's in his base. He's got 4 pylons coming, reinforcements coming as well. This is GG.
No, should be.
Yeah.
As long as he takes pylons, he can't warp anything.
Oh, don't walk your... Oh! Yeah, this is GG.
No. Don't worry about the army, man. Kill infrastructure. I mean, he's still supply blocked, so, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. GG.
Well,
nice. 4-2. Yep.
I mean, that was 4K versus 3K robot. Ark, honestly, should have just gone for the attack. Like, when he saw it and realized what was going on, he should have just gone and attacked.
In my opinion, he should have left the sentry back at home. If he left the sentry back at home, he might have been able to like force Simus in kind of a bad situation because warping a couple of sentries behind that, and you can force field the ramp indefinitely, and basically Simus is kind of caught in the middle. Does he go back to rescue his base, or does he continue pushing forward? So it was just I honestly think if Ark had actually stayed in his base and defended, he would have been fine. It was just a poor time to move out.
Yeah, I mean, he probably should have like sent a zealot in or something up to his base and been like, there's no units here, that's not good. And just be like, why? There's nothing stopping me from attacking this pylon, like what's going on? But here's the other thing, Simus, honestly, and you might be listening and I don't really care, you got lucky, man, because you didn't scout for shit. Like, what was going on? You had no idea where his army was, but I mean, I guess you're committed to the 4-gate and it was like all or nothing, and hey, it worked, right? So who am I to say anything?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the 4-gate strategy, because I mean, if you perfect the 4-gate, right, you're either going to win your game or you're going to lose your game right then and there. If you're not a very good macro player, then, it might be a good strategy.
Yeah, I watch Simus be like, fuck you, X. But that's alright. Alright, well, we're going to jump into the next game here. Let me load it up.
Yep, so game 1, Simus.
Yeah, and Simus does say in chat I was going to 4-gate no matter what, and I was like, yeah, I mean, that's fine if you're committed to it, but I'm like, well, in some strats, that's really what it is, though. You just commit to it, and you're like, alright, that's all I'm doing, period, So, that's fine. I have commitment issues, so I can't do that. What, too much info? Fuck. Alright, I'm ready.
Alright, I'm ready.
Here we go, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, this is game 2 of Simus versus Ark, and in the bottom, we have Simus as the purple Protoss, and in the upper corner, upperish corner, we have Ark as the green Protoss.
So what do you expect to see here again? 4-gate versus 3-gate Robo, or 4-gate, or... I don't know. I'm always going to say 4-gate, but that's just me.
I'm going to change it up and say it depends, because these spawn locations are much, much further away from each other. This leads to more of a macro game.
I'm kind of expecting that Simus is going to play defensively. Just not because, he just came off the win, but just because, he's probably going to think like, alright, Ark's going to try something. Because he's probably not happy about that loss, So I don't know. It's either that or Simus is going to get sloppy because he's going to get cocky, which is possible too. I mean, that's what happened with my series, honestly.
Well, I mean, we'll have to see. So first of all, Simus is going to scout for a close air position, and he's going to be very disappointed with that. I mean, also, airplay doesn't come into effect in Protoss versus Protoss, just because, Void Rays are kind of easily countered by Stalkers.
Yeah. I mean, carrier rush, dude.
Mothership rush, dude.
I don't even know if it's possible to call that a rush. Like, that still takes a while.
I mean, there's such thing as the battle cruiser rush, and that's about as far-fetched as you can get as well.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Nidus all-in from a Zerg.
One-based Broodlord.
Dude, I don't even think you could... I wouldn't even want to try that. That's just, like, suicide.
That really is just suicide.
There's, like... I don't even know if you'd be able to get the